Daily episodes discuss Ella Langley's music experience and #1 hit, Choosin' Texas. That song's officially on her second album, Dandelion, and 3 other singles preoccupied us until its release. Was it worth the wait? And will the record's popularity last long as its big hit? I'm Jess. I'll update how these promo tracks have done so far, then evaluate the track list. Fresh as a dandelion, learn modern music trends now on Music Media Review. Welcome to the show. When I posted episode 4 on February 21st, Choosin' Texas was #1 on the Hot 100, Hot Country Songs, and Hot Country Airplay simultaneously. Record-breaking for Billboard charts, Ella Langley's fairly new country career, and co-writer country singer mirandalambert. Big thanks, by the way, to those who streamed my coverage. If you've wondered the song's status since then, 2 major things occurred: extended charting and a new music video. Choosin' Texas boomeranged top of Hot 100 week of March 7th, March 21st, March 28th, and currently April 11th during Dandelion's debut weekend. On Hot Country Songs, it stayed #1 since December 7th, 2025, non-consecutive country airplay week of February 14th, March 14th, March 21st, #1 country digital songs, and country streaming. So what is the secret earning all this glory? Doesn't hurt Ella's a beautiful young woman. There's a TikTok trend parodying its misheard diction, really differentiating pop and hip-hop's publicity. Even pop radio's rotating it, achieving top 20 intervals. Also to mention, Choosin' Texas came out last October. Very unusual seeing a song trend this well ahead of an artist's main project. The first music video presented Ella facing the viewer, sitting at a bar counter with a whiskey glass. Acting out the lyrics behind her are shadow silhouettes of a cowboy wearing a hat, twirling a female to dance. Maybe promoters deemed that low budget for a song succeeding so well and wanted to invest a second premise. That came along April 2nd, directed in a short-form film. Ella's a passenger driven by a boyfriend introducing his hometown Texas friends at a bar. She asks if he regrets leaving Texas. His answer doesn't sound convincing that meeting her in Tennessee was worth it. Western TV fans will recognize Luke Grimes playing the love interest, recently acted on Yellowstone and Marshals. mirandalambert plays with a band at the bar stage when the couple walks in. Ava Philippe, daughter to actors Ryan Philippe and Reese Witherspoon, as the blonde ex imagining the memories dancing with Luke's character. When Ella goes to the ladies' room checking herself in the mirror, indie country singer Caitlin Butts forewarns her keeping an eye out. Realizing it's true, Ella goes outside for air and Miranda offers a backseat ride back to Nashville if she wants to leave. Without saying goodbye, Luke searches outside for Ella right when the van rides away. I liked the casting in the second video. First one does come off a little cliche. I should point out that Dandelion's album date got scheduled before Choosin' Texas's attention, so I'm not sure the urgency plugging multiple tracks up to April 10th. I understand expectations and forming fans in the know, but sometimes giving too much spoils the fun when it's actually time for the launch. And I'm saying that across the board, because Morgan Wallen pushed 10 promo tracks last year, which was a third of his finished album. Megan Maroney had 4 distributing Cloud 9 in February. Having said that, Dandelion strung consistent good hits: Be Her, Dandelion, and Loving Life Again. Be Her's up-tempo compared to Choosin' Texas's similar composition, and Michael Hardy, also known as Hardy, assisted songwriting. The relatable notion women have bettering themselves, I would have expected Be Her having Choosin' Texas pop appeal. Getting pretty close, it charted number 15 country airplay, number 12 on the Hot 100, number 2 Hot Country Songs, Country Digital Songs, and Country Streaming. I love it. The photo shoot object swapping video's perfect singing along to it. Ella Langley's so modest, it's a central backbone writing these latest tunes. Dandelion's title track embraces her liberation expressed in a twangy ballad. It's charted number 37 on the Hot 100, number 7 Hot Country Songs, number 4 Country Streaming Songs, and number 3 Country Digital Songs. Looks like Ella sat in the same garden background of Dandelion's cover for the music video. And finally, Loving Life Again, Self-Guidance, as Stevie Nicks composed Landslide at the same crossroads between career and maturing. The clarity they both would turn to music calming down made them realize they should feel rejuvenated and not dread given the opportunities they had. This fully recharged Ella Langley's Starting Anew. Loving Life Again has charted number 46 on the Hot 100, number 12 Hot Country Songs, number 11 Country Streaming, number 2 Country Digital. Country songwriter Devin Dawson co-wrote it with fellow country singer Ernest. Now that we sailed through the foundation, I've harvested my thoughts hearing Dandelion straight through. Comfortably singing Ella's deep alto range, she veers traditional country blues in various senses, with the exception strumming Froggy Wennecorton's folk ditty to open and close Dandelion, Track 10's Speaking Terms, Track 12's It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels. The 13 other tracks were penned by groups of songwriters and herself. Running 56 minutes, it's 10 minutes longer than Hungover's debut album, weaving post-breakup lounge songs, open mind dating, and worthiness. I took a nice walk playing its entirety, imagining Ella singing at country bars the way You Look Like You Love Me and Choosing Texas videos set the scenes, and certain times thinking the crowd lip-syncing these new ones in an audience. Mixing fast syncopation, melodic ballads, Dandelion emotionally lets you in Ella Langley's heart. She refreshingly combines a poised reputation, no blade games in the journey. Easy to match theme patterns, it is a lot to remember though on your own. Publishing more than 40 minutes and 10 plus tracks is plentiful. Could explain the 4 promo singles while warming up a taste what's presented. Track 7's You and Me Time comes off very cutesy for Ella's drifting personality. To me, couples are likely to hold one another swaying the words back seeing this live. Challenging out-of-comfort zone commitment, she's backed up by collaborators serenading in the background, Mirandalambert, Aaronraitiere, Ben West, and joybethtaylor. Their mentoring lengthened further here than just writing tracks. Track 16's Butterfly Season's a duet Miranda supports rebirthing. Aaronraitiere did You Look Like You Love Me with Ella Langley and Riley Green in 2024, Megan Maroney's Am I OK the same year. On Dandelion, his work returned on You and Me Time, Track 11, I Gotta Quit, Track 17, Most Good Things Do, acoustic. Quite a turnaround, he's gone from romancing to reacquaintance. Juxtaposition done well on his part. Most Good Things Do eloquently quotes Dandelion and Butterfly to promise moving forward. Ben West sang, plays, and produces on multiple Dandelion tracks. I liked the keyboard work he and Dave Cohen did inserting organ riffs and twangy swirls. Smoothly transitioned traditional country blues to sound modern to feel wholesome and playful each track. joybethtaylor was Ella's right-hand woman, crediting 11 tracks. I read she's from Alabama too, helping out modern country artists in her mid-20s. According to the album's liner notes, reality country singer Jakeworthington harmonizes on track 12, It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels. I remember when he came second place on The Voice in 2014. Kudos to him getting around in the industry. Indie country singer Carter Faith chimed in as well with Jake and Ella. Industry songwriter Laura Veltz sang on track 14, Broken. Laura's written many pop country hits. If I didn't look up Dandelion's album credits, you could have fooled me that It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Singles would pass as a sequel to You Look Like You Love Me. It has the same intonation, melody, and octave. Already, Rolling Stone magazine ranked Dandelion 4 stars, its debut #1 iTunes top album downloads. I estimate the same on Billboard 200 and top country albums. Might not match Choosing Texas' streak, probably will coincide top tiers pre-calculating April 19th week. Overall, I'm optimistic Ella's strolling a nice path and glad she just earned 4 upcoming Academy of Country Music Award nominations: Female Vocalist of the Year, Artist-Songwriter, Choosing Texas up for Single and Song of the Year, and Music Event of the Year's collaboration on Riley Green's Don't Mind If I Do. Good luck. Looking forward to seeing her on there. The ACM Awards will livestream Sunday, May 17th on Amazon Prime Video, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll post a pre-show prediction show on Friday, May 15th to kickstart. Hope you tune in. Subscribe Music Media Review now on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Amazon Music, Buzzsprout, Audible, Deezer, or wherever you're streaming. Our social media pages update every week on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Please share, rate, comment, and vote some polls I created on Spotify's app on some recent episodes. Contact inquiries to musicmediareviewpodcast@gmail.com. I'm Jess. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you next week.